So, as you all know, with the Start Deck 100 Battle Collection, it was officially released in Japan on the 19th of December, which was around 2 days ago. And these are the secret rares that I've shown already that you can find on the Poker Beach article. And each Start Deck, there's 100 of them, or there's a special 101st. Each of these deck costs less than $6, which is 891 yen. And as posted before, you get a random deck in each package. You don't know which deck you pulled until you crack it open. Each deck comes with the same 60 cards, including any secret rares. So by that, I'm interpreting that as all the specific secret rares would go with a particular deck number. And there's a secret 101st deck that comes with a whooping 3 secret rares: Mega Meganium, Mega Emboar EX, Mega Feraligatr EX. And there's also a deck where you can get, this is the deck number 1. You can get Mega Charizard Y EX gold card. For Lily's Clefairy EX, you have to get deck 32. Pikachu EX deck 25. And then the other secret rares, these are all the decks, deck number that you have to get in order to get those particular secret rares. So yeah, go on to the Poker Beach article and go for it. However, there's a recent article on our Reddit post. This is the particular Reddit post, and in it there's actually a more detailed article, and this is what you'll see once you click on that particular article. So as mentioned before, we all know that it officially released on 19th, and yeah, just a bit concerning. And I think this starter deck 100 battle collection is cooked, and you have to be very careful out there. And we're just going to go through a few high-level points from this particular article, and just something you need to be aware of before you go and buy your starter deck in hopes of getting a particular secret rare. So before the release date, the author of this article observes the following. So before the official release 19th, unboxing videos of these starter decks have already been happening, and yeah, you've probably seen some YouTube videos. And on December 18th, a Japanese card dealer posted on X, formerly Twitter, that they have opened approximately 1,000 boxes. Yeah, that's just insane. How could you be able to open 1,000 of these boxes before release? Yeah, just doesn't make sense. Products that should only be opened and sold after official release were already being handled in large quantities. And yeah, that's obviously going to release results in a lot of questions. And in terms of the price movements and market reality of all these products, as mentioned in the Poker Beach article, it was retailed at 891 Japanese yen, which is approximately $5.7 at that point, so it's less than $6. And 2 days before release, pre-order listings on, well, probably on platforms such as eBay were as high as 7,500 Japanese yen, $48. So you're just gonna be careful out there. I mean, look at this; it's already 8 times retail price, and you gotta ask yourself, do you wanna pay such high multiples for this particular product? And yeah, is it worth getting it at all? Another thing, as mentioned before, these are probably going to be the top cards. These are the Mega Charizard Y EX MUR, the Pikachu EX, the Lily's Clefairy, and the other 3 Feraligatr, Meganium, and Emboar. The actual Japanese market price on release day started around $4,500, $29, and then later on it settled at $3,000. So even locally in Japan, it's also been cooked. You know, it's been rising up in value a lot. Definitely crazy times. Even though Pokemon is slowing down, I think with new releases, there will always be that hype that you just have to be careful of. Rather wait for it to settle and then enter. Otherwise, you just been spending more than you expected. Okay, so this person mentioned that he or she visited 20 convenience stores, and the results were followed as follows. Few people were able to purchase it in major cities like Tokyo. However, large-scale bulk buying or stores not selling the product at all were very common. And in their area, they're not seeing, and not a single box was available. Okay, and Pokemon Center and card shops were using pre-release lotteries, meaning no general sales were available on release day. Yeah, this is just crazy. And about a year ago, it was still possible to purchase products by lining up early in the morning. However, today, long lines cause inconvenience to others. Stores aim to prevent disputes and crowding. Okay, and many shops now avoid same-day sales and rely almost entirely on pre-orders and lottery. Yeah, I guess you just have to come up with different ways for this crazy market. Okay, let's sort of take a look at what those prices are upon release. Again, as always mentioned, singles prices on release will always be crazy, and there's always a very high certainty that it's going to drop a lot upon release. You just gotta wait a couple of days, weeks, wait for more supply to come through, and then if you're a collector and you want to pick something up, or you think a card has long-term potential, wait that couple of weeks or even up to a month just for that card to stabilize. So regarding Mega Charizard YEX, there has been claims that not a single copy was found after opening 1,000 boxes. Okay, interesting. So right now, the Japanese market price is 35,000 yen for Mega Charizard YEX, which is approximately $2,250. Okay, insane. That's quite insane, not gonna lie. Pikachu around 55,000 yen, which is $354. Okay, what is going on? I think there's a mistake here. 55,000 Japanese yen and 35,000. I think you meant 350,000 Japanese yen. It's probably a typo over there. Lily's Clefairy, 52,000 Japanese yen, $334. Yep, price is definitely very unstable. So be careful out there. Don't fall for FOMO and try to get these cards right now. I mean, wait a bit. Okay, so now also mentioned that there was serious issues with carefully reviewing the seal using heat, such as a hairdryer, checking the contents, and then resealing and reselling the product. This time, countermeasures have been implemented and seal reuse is no longer a major concern. But there's now a new problem. That's weight searching, and it seems that you are able to tell by the weight of the product as to which particular deck number it could be, which then results into a particular card that you're seeking. So there's a high risk with weight search products and boxes with lower hit rates. And yeah, probably what you'll find on the market are already weighted boxes, especially if you're buying single from unreputable sources. They are probably weighted boxes already with deck numbers that don't have any good hits. Okay, but the thing here is that there will be additional production and sales. I don't think, because I'm not based in Japan, I don't think I'll be able to get it in at retail price. But for now, I'm really just observing. I don't think I'm gonna get any of these cards. I focus mainly on English cards. Japanese cards is something I'm not really considering of entering at the moment. Uh, I I just look at the cards for now because it's ultimately gonna form part of the English set Ascended Heroes. So yeah, that's just what I would do. I'll rather get English products at MSRP rather than FOMOing into the starter deck 100 battle collection. And that's just what I'm doing. Again, be careful out there. Do your own research. Don't buy random um, start decks from unreputable sources because they're probably weird. But yeah, just be careful out there. Catch you next one.